Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Nikomoni Deka English. Today I am going to tell you on the topic of the age of torture. So let's start the video with this positive quote. It's new day is a new opportunity to improve yourself. Take it and make the most of it. In this video, I am going to tell about Chaucer's life, historical background, Chaucer's works, and some important questions and answers. First, I am going to tell about Chaucer's life. The age of Chaucer was 14th century and it was the period of 1340 to 1400. Geoffrey Chaucer was born in London in 1340 and died on 25th of October 1400, and he was buried in Westminster Abbey. Chaucer is known as the father of English poetry and grandfather of English novel. G.K.S. Stratton said, if Chaucer is the father of English poetry, he is the grandfather of English novel. Chaucer has been called the morning star of Renaissance. Chaucer was born in the reign of Edward III, lived through death of Richard II, and died in the year after Henry IV ascended the throne. Now I am going to tell some of the major incidents that took place in Chaucer's age. The first major incident was Hundred Years' War. Hundred Years' War was started in 1338 and ended in 1453. Hundred Years' War was lasted for more than 100 years and it was fought between France and England. Second major incident that took place during Chaucer's period was Black Death or bubonic plague. Black Death occurred during 1348 to 1349. During this Black Death or bubonic plague, around 30 to 40% of England population suffered and died. It took around 200 more years for England to recover to its original population. And the third major incident was Peasants' Revolt. It was started in 1381. Peasants' Revolt is also known Taylor's Rebellion because Wat Taylor was the head of this revolt. And here I am going to tell about Chaucer's works. Chaucer's works are divided into three classes corresponding to the three periods of his life, and these are French period, Italian period, and English period. French period was 1360 to 1370. His early works were written in French language, so his early writing period is called French period. During French period, Chaucer has written many books. Some of the important books are Roman of the Rose. This is the first poem which written in this period. His poem is a translation from the French Roman de la Rose, the most popular poem of the Middle Ages. Another important work of Chaucer's which was written in French period is the Book of Duchess. Book of Duchess, a poem of considerable dramatic and emotional power, written after the death of Blanche, wife of Chaucer's patron, John of Gaunt. Next important work of Chaucer's is ABC, A Prayer to the Virgin, a graceful love poem translated from the French of a Cistercian monk. Next period is Italian period 1370 to 1385. In this period, his writings were written in Italy, and in this period he was influenced by Boccaccio, Petrarch and Dante. His first book, which was written in this Italian period, is The House of Fame. The House of Fame is one of Chaucer's unfinished poems, having the rare combination of lofty thought and simple homely language, showing the influence of the great Italian master. In this poem, the author is carried away in a dream by a great eagle from the brittle temple of Venus, in a sandy wilderness, up to the Hall of Fame. The House of Fame was influenced by Dante's Divine Comedy. Next, The Parliament of Fowls. This poem has 699 lines and has the form of a dream vision of the narrator. This poem is one of the first references to the idea that Saint Valentine's Day was a special day for lovers. Next works is Troilus and Cressida. It is an epic poem. It has 1,000 lines and it was written in rhyme royal. And it was influenced by Boccaccio's second Filostrato. Troilus and Cressida is the only longest completed poem by Chaucer. The next, The Legend of Good Women. The fourth and final work of Chaucer in French period is The Legend of Good Women. It has 10 stories of virtuous women in 9 sections. And the last period is the English period, 1385 to 1400. During this period, Chaucer's masterpiece, The Canterbury Tales, has written. In the Canterbury Tales has given us a picture of contemporary English life. Some of the major questions and answers are: Chaucer wrote in which language? Answer: the East Midland. Second, Chaucer was not in any sense a poet of the people. Who says like this? Answer: Hudson. Number 3. Who has been called the Prince of Plagiarists? Answer: Geoffrey Chaucer. Fourth, which work is considered as the first novel in English? Answer: Troilus and Cressida. Next, who tells the first tale in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales? Answer: the knight. Next, who tells the last tale in Chaucer's Canterbury Tales? Answer: the person. Next, who tells the tale of Meliboeus in Canterbury Tales? Answer: Chaucer. Next, the first poem in English to use heroic couplet is? Answer: The Legend of Good Women. Next, who said about Chaucer's prologue to the Canterbury Tales that there indeed is God's plenty? Answer: Dryden. Next, the legend of good women is similar to which tale from the Canterbury Tales? Answer: the Monk's Tale. Next, what was the other name of the peasants' uprising? Answer: Great Uprising. Next, Chaucer's Troilus and Cressida is written in? Answer: Rhyme Royal. If you like my video, then please don't forget to do like, comment and share. And don't forget to subscribe my channel also. And press the bell icon for early notifications of my video. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.